Welcome back, U.S. History Class 713. This is our final project for this 8-week course. This is Module 8, looking at one person's experience in the post-war 20th century economy. What I have chosen, or who I have chosen, is Jimmy and Rachel Graves. They're a couple in Madison County. They are business owners. My sources are a couple of Madison County history books, as well as one newspaper article, and I have read other articles. I just did not list them all here. So, a brief background on the Graves family. Captain Tom Graves captained a ship that landed in Jamestown in 1608. So the family has been in Virginia since 1608. They arrived in the Madison County area about 1800, where they set up an ordinary at the crest of the mountain, the Blue Ridge Turnpike that went basically from Culpeper west and over the mountain. They ran an ordinary, they were innkeepers. They then moved the ordinary down the mountain to Syria, and this went along great until about 1939, when the Skyline Drive went in, and that cut off that road from going over the mountain. They no longer had that daily traffic by their ordinary or their Mountain View property, where they entertained people and sold dinners and had people stay overnight. Jimmy, he became the fourth generation innkeeper. He took over the operation in 1965. He incorporated, if you pull up the State Corporation Commission's website, you can find the Graves Mountain Lodge having been incorporated in November of 1964. He built the lodge, and he built a hotel in 1973, and since he has built on and acquired other properties, but he made this property a destination resort, very rustic resort. Even today, you have very terrible cell tower service. So you can go there and unplug. They being Rachel and Jimmy, reached out to local organizations, UVA. Their property pre-pandemic was loaded in the summer with camps, children's camps, sports camps. UVA had their different lacrosse or soccer camps. Other schools did too. So they made the operation a destination, a place to get away and do things, and not just a transient place to stop as you went over the mountain. They also own the local mercantile, which is almost right across the street from the lodge. If you ever go to this area, there are no stores within miles. If you don't have it, you're going to have to drive all the way back to the town of Madison, 15, 20 minutes, or go right across the street to the mercantile. Other things they have done to make this a destination. They started in 1993 with the Bluegrass Festival, and they have had this music festival every year until the pandemic canceled it in 2020. The 2021 festival, they canceled that early on this year when they had to make decisions. If you're ever interested in any sort of bluegrass festival or music festival, they have some of the top people there. The newspaper article I quoted from in 1997, they said they had 5,000 people showing up there in a day. That is multiplied now for their music festival. Their Oktoberfest, which they do 3 weekends of the month of October, they have tens of thousands. So they took what could have been an end of an era. It could have been the end of the Graves operating any sort of ordinary or hotel or inn, and they transformed it into a rustic destination that has now survived for over 50 years. I thank you for all your time and attention this 8 weeks. Hope to see you all again.